The truth about India. India has two of the best intelligence services in the world. One of them is the Research and Analysis Wing, which is their foreign collection wing. The other is their internal wing. The problem is that nobody knows about India's intelligence capabilities because 80% of their effort goes into Pakistan. Pakistan also has a super powerful foreign intelligence collection wing called ISI. So RAW in India and ISI in Pakistan are spending almost all of their resources and time
on each other.
On each other.
Wow.
India is, I was just talking about it earlier today, I think. They are so powerfully pragmatic that they have found a way to be America's ally and China's ally and Russia's ally.
Yeah.
While they're increasing their GDP, increasing their consumption, and increasing their population. All three things that make for a very stellar future, right? So India is doing, right now, India is doing everything right. Nobody really talks about them except when the U.S. press talks about them, they talk about them in a negative way. Like, we can't rely on India. They don't back us anymore. And it's like, no, India's backing India, which is exactly how a country is supposed to operate, right? And as they become the manufacturing hub of the world, then that's going to make everybody that much more dependent on India.
them.
But they will also run into a challenge when they choose to modernize. But they can put off that question for 20 or 30 years easy.
I mean, America would be incentivized to really cozy up to India, given proximity to China, if nothing else, right?
I mean, I think all of them would be. Like, if China eventually isn't going to be manufacturing everything in the world and that passes over to India, India wants to be best friends with China, and if they're best friends with Russia and then the United States, then perfect.
Yeah.
Let it rip.
Yeah, and not only that, but then that makes it so that Russia, China, and the United States, Russia's not really a player economically like the Chinese and the United States are, but now China and the United States both are incentivized to push production to India and try to lobby for tariffs against the other country. So India is in a position to have basically people say, we want you to have this business and we'll pay you even more if you'll increase your tariffs on them, which they're going to say yes to both, but they'll change the tariffs.
Each other.
So steel tariff against the United States, plastic tariff against China.
Wow.
Based on who pays more for what?
Okay.